Hello everyone and welcome to my presentation. As you can see in the secret, our topic today is Welcome to Google Classroom. So I'm gonna start with the definition of Google Classroom and sharing main benefits and features of Google Classroom and importance of Google Classroom in learning and teaching. Finally, who can administrator and guardian do with Google Classroom? Okay, let's start first. What's Google Classroom? Google Classroom, as you can see here, is a free blended learning platform developed by Google for educational institutions that aims to simplify creating, distribution, and grading assignments. These days, Google Classroom is one of the most popular free online tools for teachers and students. Is a basically a simple LMS, which means Learning Management System. The primary purpose of Google Classroom is to streamline the process of sharing files between teachers and students. In other words, once you create a group and invite your student, you can use this online environment for a number of actions, such as you can make announcements to your student, you can make or create tasks and assignments to be done by learners. You can even share different sorts of materials and create online quizzes. Here, you can see benefits of Google Classroom in more details. Such benefits can be simplicity, easy to set up and use. This means Google Classroom can save teachers time and simplify everyday tasks. In other words, it can switch from class to assignment to students in just a few clicks, as a student can easily join a class with the code without hammering or interrupting their teaching process. Another benefit can be organization. Organized work for students and teachers. It means Classroom create a Google Calendar for each class and updates the calendar with work and due date. Students can also review upcoming work with a click, and for teachers, they can review student work including assignments, question grades, and brief comments. Integration. Full integration with Google Drive. One of the positive features of Google Classroom is that it integrates really well the other popular Google tools such as Google Docs, Google Forms, and Google Drive. In fact, when you create your group in Google, going to be stored. Communications means enhanced communication between students and teachers. Now we have covered the basic. Let's talk about the main features. There are some important features of Google Classroom which can be used by both teachers and students for better learning and interaction. Number one, grading means Google Classroom can work with different graded systems. Teachers are able to attach assignments and text files, which a student can review, edit, and copy. Number two, assignments means digital store assignments in Google Class and share it with student files and store it in the student drawing and then submitted when they already ready. Number three, communications. For example, teachers can post announcements for students and students can comment on them. The importance of Google Classroom in learning and teaching distance. When the coronavirus pandemic spread around the world, most educational institutions were closed and people stopped leaving their houses. As a result, some apps participated to continue the education process. Among these apps, Google Classroom can be one solution to complete the teaching learning process, while the school and university still cannot be opened by Google Classroom. Teachers can create an online classroom area in which they can manage all the documents that their students need within the Google Classroom. Students and teachers can have a conversation about any title or action while they are in their houses. In addition, Google Classroom provides students to be independent, engagement, and motivated because most of younger learners these days tend to use technology in their material life. Then Google Classroom can be used also by administrator, for example, product data and set permission for your users. Product data means classroom covered under the core G Suite for education terms of service, which include this family in educational rights and privacy ACT of 1974. If ERPA complains that permission means enable or disable classroom for all user-specific organizational units and other G Suite for education school districts. Another use is get 24/7 support means find answer and support through the Google Classroom Help Community, the Google Classroom Help Center, or the 24/7 support lines. Google Classroom can be used by Guardian, for example, gets an email summary of your student work, which means that teachers in any G Suite domain can invite parents and guardians to sign up for email summarizes that include a student upcoming or missing work and review announcement and activities. In conclusion, Google Classroom is effective to increase the students' participation in online discussion with the features provided in the online platform. The students build up more enthusiasm, motivation, attention, and support to share comments and ideas during online discussion. Well, I have now come to the end of my presentation. I hope it were useful, and if you are interested for Google Classroom, you can visit the link in the description below, and see you next time, and thanks for watching.